We're here in prime time, just about set for a Sunday night matchup on EA Sports.
We've got one of the hottest teams in the game on the field today, riding a 5-game winning streak.
And, man, they're hot for a lot of reasons. Healthy. Everybody believes. The quarterback, my gosh, if the guy even looks like he's going to get open, he is putting the ball on the money. They are hot, and they're going to be tough to beat.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. First down at the 25. The give out of the eye. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Out of the shotgun formation. Gets his feet down right near the chalk.
When you see the defensive back on the inside of a wide receiver, you have a corner route on, make sure you throw it towards the sideline, let the wide receiver outrun the defensive back, and he makes a nice catch there.
The Jaguars have it at the 44. It's a grab by Perriman. Perriman's tackled down at the 50.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
That short pass play picked up 6. It's now 2nd down and 4.
Get ready.
Going for the deep ball. Incomplete. Here's a look at the Jaguars' offense. A week ago, they had no ability to hold on to the football, giving it away 4 times. The Titans defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Jaguars now move the chains. Here's the football, resting at the 43. First down and 10. Surveys. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
This is what drives coaches crazy. You make the quarterback throw it short, then you can't come up and make the tackle, and you give up a long game. You got your players in position. That's all you can do. Now it's up to them to make a play.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage, the 21-yard line.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Casey all over the quarterback and tackles him down.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Jaguars line up, split backfield. The Jaguars from the 27. They're setting up screen. And that's a gain of 9.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
The Jaguars moving inside the 20, and the red zone last week, they just feasted on that part of the field. 3rd down and 7. Throws the pass. Very nearly intercepted.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. If you make a quick break on the football, Hey, you get in a position like this, you can knock it down.
The kick is good. That field goal gives them a leg up here midway through the first quarter.
Makes you feel really good about what you did during the week here. Anytime you can get points on the board early in a football game, it makes you think all that practice was worth it. Look out, the defense is showing a blitz here. Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Could have been intercepted. Now, let's meet the offensive starters. A group that has been under great scrutiny all week long after its awful performance a week ago.
The Jaguars defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2. We're early in this one, but already a crucial 3rd and long play coming up.
These are tough situations. What are you going to do on the offensive side? There's only so much you can do. If I was the defense, I would look for a screen.
Let's go.
3rd down and 12. And it's batted down.
This defense is unbending on 3rd down at the start of this game, Phil.
Yeah, Jim, they've been good on the defensive side. I can't say much for the offense that's going against them, though. No imagination, just running ordinary plays. They deserve to be stopped.
And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner.
The Jaguars put some points on the board on their previous possession, but it was just a field goal. They'll be looking to add some more right here.
Yeah, they will. And, listen, when you talk about touchdown drives, you have to kick a field goal. What does that mean? That means you failed on 3rd down. Just not a good play on 3rd down. They got to do better in that situation. If they do, that's going to lead to 7 points.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. They give it to him on the counter. And that's a 2-yard gain.
Here's a look at the Titans defense. They never got to the quarterback once last week.
He sends the halfback in motion.
The Jaguars snap it at the 41. Intercepted.
He's brought down.
Midway in the first, and they've given their offense a great opportunity to climb right back into the game.
Yeah, what a job by the defense. They were very aggressive in their play out there. They were hustling, and when you do those 2 things, it leads to something good, and they got the pick.
Let's go.
They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
1st down at the 46. Catch made. Breaks free. Charging ahead.
The Titans did a good job there on 1st down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now 2nd and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
The Jaguars defense now is going to go nickel. That's a gain of only a yard. And now here's the Jags defense stacks up this season. They're #1 in the NFL in turnover differential. And that is as good as it gets when it comes to winning a category.
It's 3rd down coming up.
Mason's got him on the handoff. That's a gain of 6.
Mason's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. Third and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
First down here after the run.
Mason lined up in the backfield.
Looking across the middle.
Advancing it now inside the 40.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
Oh, you see the linebackers moving around. I think they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Shakes off the tackle.
The Titans do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes third down much easier.
Let's see if they can complete another one. This time, perhaps, for the first down. Third down coming up.
The Titans will look to get to the 29 to pick up a first.
Dropping back now into the shotgun.
Gordon's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. That's his first reception today.
When you're a quarterback throwing against zone defenses, look for the open space. That's what he did that time. He found it, and the receiver ran in there and made the catch.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they do on first down. And intercepted. Tackles made.
A great play by the defense, and now an opportunity to make that lead a little more comfortable before heading to the second quarter, Phil.
Yeah, you know what they're doing, Jim? They're giving the team confidence, and when you get confident on the football field, you play fast and loose, and that's when you're at your best.
Playing press coverage to the outside. Makes the reception. Running room.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
From inside the red zone. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Takes it from the strong eye. That's second down coming up. We'll have one more play before the quarter expires. He runs it across for the score. Touchdown.
Bill, everything is going right for this team at this point. We're still in the first quarter. What must the coach on the other side be thinking?
He's thinking, hey, can we get this game over with and can I get out of here? He can't believe it. After a full week of hard work and preparation, and to come out and play like this is absolutely uncalled for.
The Titans offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Press coverage all the way. Drop back, shotgun formation. He'll throw it over the middle.
Welcome back to the action on a day where defenses have ruled.
2nd and 10 coming up. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Pulls it in. That's his first reception today.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Has his man. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
First and 10.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41.
The Jaguars come out in a dime package. Takes it from the gun. Pass is intercepted.
With the lead and their defense making plays like that, this is shaping up to be a very positive second quarter.
And they got it rolling, don't they, on both sides of the ball. You know, when you're in a situation like this, be aggressive, go for the score as quick as you can on the offensive side.
The Jaguars take it from the 28. Gets about 4 yards that time.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Second and 6. Jarrell Casey with the sack. Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
And now they'll try over again on second down.
Let's go.
And he's forced to the ground, grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask. Good job by the defensive line shifting all down inside. I think they're expecting a run up the middle.
Got a flag down here.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Only 34 yards to the end zone.
Defense crowding the line of scrimmage. Look out. This could be a blitz.
First and 10. Looking to go down the field here, and they can't connect.
Well, my man at quarterback does have a strong arm. He showed it that time, didn't he? He threw that thing high and far and just overthrew the receiver.
Second and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun. Makes the reception. Gains 17. That's reception number 2 for him.
That time it's a short pass to the receiver, and I give him all the credit. He takes a short pass and turns it into a long gain. He has the move to get it done, and he did that time.
Perriman's the receiver on the screen. The Titans will come out in the dime.
Let's go.
Midway, second quarter. Gets it out for the completion. The Jaguars now on third down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in third down situations.
Get ready. Grab 38.
They send the tight end in motion. Third and 5. And it's knocked down.
Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
We're beginning to see this team assert their dominance in this game midway through the second, although this time it's just a field goal. Still, it opens up a lead.
I'm looking at the team that's losing right now. When are they going to stand up and just say, I've had enough, and go out there and start fighting?
The Titans are ready to take it to them. He's got a chance to return this one.
It is the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20.
The Titans are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes.
Ball is out. They bring him to the turf.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football. Because a lot of times, it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They had the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
The corner step back.
Let's go.
And now he'll take off. Just gets rid of it.
Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
This is third down.
Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
He'll take the snap from the gun. He makes the catch. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a fourth down.
Looking to make a difference. And they bring him down at the 38-yard line.
The Jaguars know there's three parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
The Titans sat at the line. Dime package. The Jaguars take it from the 38. That's a gain of 7.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Jaguars will take the snap from the 45. The Jaguars get a first down. They're in the hurry-up mode.
Let's go. Let's go.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. Reaches out and grabs it. Browns in on the tackle.
It is hard to make a tackle from behind out there in open space with the speed of all these guys in the NFL, but a good job that time by the defense making that tackle.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. They run the counter play.
And Casey in on the tackle.
The Titans defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
The Titans go with the dime formation here on defense.
Got the completion.
Picks up maybe 3.
The Jaguars offense, they go with the pass down here in the red zone. They throw the ball and it's completed, but it doesn't fool the defense. It gets very little yardage.
The line of scrimmage is the 16.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving them hand signals. First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown? Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Get ready.
Looking to go up top again on first down. Jacksonville in the end zone for the touchdown.
Finding the end zone for the first time this season.
He made it. The Jaguars getting set for the kickoff. They're setting up the return. He's brought to a halt. And a run back of about 16. The Titans offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
Almost intercepted.
That's what you have to do as a defensive back. You got to wait to the last second. Wait till the receiver uses his hands. And once they go up, put your hand in between them and knock that football down. What a play.
Heaving it down the field. And it's incomplete. And with that, we've come to the end of the first half here off the banks of the St. Johns River. We'll be back to Jacksonville for the start of the third quarter after this. The second half of this lopsided affair is underway. It'll be a touchback. The Titans offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Set up screen. Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. The Titans line up in the pistol. And here we go. The first snap of the second half. They'll mark the football at the 22.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Has his target. Breaks out of the tackle.
So I look at all these great tight ends in the NFL now. It makes me think of the NBA. These are power forwards who said to heck with that. They want to be pass catchers, and they're good at it.
At the 45-yard line. First down following the long play. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Gordon's got it on a pass that had some heat. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Good throw and good catch right on the sideline.
Wilson's so fast, you have to back off of him. Why? Because you don't want him to run by you and go deep down the field. So that time he breaks the out route. The quarterback puts it right on target, and he makes the catch just short of the first down marker.
2nd down and 5. Touchdown, Tennessee Titans. That is the 75th touchdown throw of his career. Extra point was good. The Titans ready here for the kickoff. He'll have a chance to take off. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Jaguars take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
Screen. Finds his mark. And gains about 1. They have tried to figure out a way to take the running back out of the passing game, but he continues to be targeted and delivering yardage.
It's really simple. The linebackers, the guys trying to cover this running back, you just got to admit it, Jim, they are not fast enough to get it done.
He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Third and 9 coming up. The Jaguars come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Has the reception all alone.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
Now 1st and 10. To the ground. He's going to be tackled right around the 42-yard line.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
They went with the ground game on 1st down, bringing up 2nd. The Jaguars come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Makes the catch on his way. The 10, touchdown. At this point in the game, midway through the 3rd, that touchdown has them on the brink of putting this game away.
And they're just starting to put their mark on this game, Jim, and you just got to be careful. Don't let it get away from you right here. Find a way to go out there and score on the offensive side and get back into this football game.
Extra point is good. He's put the ball on the tee, and he's about to kick off. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Titans take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looks so easy, and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate? They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Pulls it in. And tackled down at the 49-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of the day. Playing press coverage to the outside.
Let's go.
First down and 10. On the money.
That's a good job by the quarterback. He read the defense. Nothing open deep, so he throws it short, and it puts him in great position for a 2nd down play call.
The Titans are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. From the shotgun. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Out of the gun. The Titans now move the chains.
You can't play zone coverage against this quarterback. He knows it's zone, and he's going to find the open throwing lane, and he gets it done.
They'll go shotgun here. Catch made. Gains 13.
How about that? We just saw the fly route straight down the field by the receiver. Long throw by the quarterback and a nice completion.
And it's swatted away.
That time the man-to-man coverage won. The quarterback had to make a perfect throw. He didn't. Incomplete pass.
Press coverage all the way. The Titans lined up. Everybody split out wide. The Titans from the 22. And the flag comes out.
Well, if I was the quarterback, I would throw it to this guy every single time. When you make a catch like that, as a quarterback, you must have great confidence in him. Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
1st and 10. Got the completion.
The Titans had a nice play designed that time and fooled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
Stepping up to the line at the 6-yard line. Snap it out of the gun. Titans are in for the score. Finding a touchdown recipient for the 25th time this year. And the point after is good. The Jaguars are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. And he'll start his return. A foot race to the end zone. The 10, taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
You can never talk enough about special teams in the NFL. It truly is a third of the game. And when you get a kick return for a touchdown, that just gives you so much momentum. Look at the blocks. Look at the speed of the returner. Great job. Leads to a touchdown.
The Titans are ready to take it to them. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Titans really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know, what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense. Screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side.
Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
Wilson's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch. Hey, how about that? The defensive line, everybody shifting to the left. I think they're expecting a run.
It's intercepted. They throw a pick here, Phil, and they'll be very pleased that we're nearing the final quarter so they can get this one over.
You know, sometimes when you're losing like this and you're playing so bad, you just feel like you can't get the game over with. It's amazing how it just keeps dragging on. And, man, this has been a bad day, and it's, like you said, Jim, it just continues.
Line of scrimmage, the 25-yard line.
Get ready. Blue 95. Blue 95.
The Jaguars will take the snap from the 25. On the way, 3rd down.
Let's go.
The Jaguars will come to the line, trying to put together a scoring drive here in the 4th. Third down.
is the first snap of the final quarter. In his hands, complete, touchdown. Phil, we're early into fourth, and they continue to keep the pedal to the metal.
Oh, absolutely. The offensive coordinator, he wants to pad the stats of his offense. Keep putting up those numbers in total yards and watch them rise in the rankings. And, hey, sometimes you got to do that is do what's good for the offensive coach.
He'll take it from the 1. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Titans just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
They get set quickly, ready for another snap. 1st and 10. No room to complete that one.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Let's go.
2nd down and 10. That's an interception.
This offense had no choice but to take some chances here in the fourth quarter, but it comes back to bite them again with an interception.
Well, when it's not going well and you start trying to take chances, there is nothing going to go right in that situation. If they get back on the field after this one, Jim, just go out there, run the football, and try to get this game over with.
An open lane. Brought down at the 26. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
The Jaguars' offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. The rest of this quarter is simply a formality.
It's what it looks like, doesn't it? It just looks like, hey, that doesn't even look like it. It is. This game is absolutely over. There's no such thing as a miracle that's going to pull this out for the losing team. But give the offense a lot of credit. On the winning side, they have been sharp all day long.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Titans offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you talk.
Jackson takes him to the ground. Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
The catch is made by Gordon.
All you can do is your job. And that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown. Incompletion by the quarterback that time. It was good, tight, man-to-man coverage. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Intercepted. Early in the fourth, and if there was ever a thought of a miracle comeback, that interception pretty much ended it.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they ever thought there's going to be a miracle comeback in this game. It's been bad all day long. I actually feel bad for them throwing that interception because they just can't seem to do anything right on the offensive side.
First down at the 36. They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss. As they continue to lead, you do wonder if this team will run the football more, even though it has been really ineffective to this point.
No, I'd say this. I would go with the pass. You know, you can win the game in the NFL just passing the football. That's what they're going to have to do here today. The run game, it's been rough, and I don't see it changing.
2nd down and 12. Strong eye handoff here. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Defense, play the situation. It's 3rd and long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make a catch to pick up the first down. Keep it in front of you, and then let them catch it and come up and make the tackle.
It'll be 3rd down.
Look at that. Everybody at the line of scrimmage. The defense showing a blitz.
And now here's the toss. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. The defense stops the clock. And so now they'll call on Anger to punt the football. Set up, return. Here he goes. That return's good for about 7. The Titans offense can reignite things now after last time moving the football only to throw a drive-ending interception.
And this is what this defense lives on. They thrive on it. They let you move the football a little bit, but they wait for that mistake. Is that mistake going to be an offensive penalty, a drop pass? That time it was an interception, so that's what this defense does, and they do it well. Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, they can make a big play.
Second down after the incompletion. From the gun. It's Mason with the catch. And Kuechly in on the tackle. They're going to the hurry-up offense, and they're back to the line quickly. The Titans from the 32. Here's the quick toss. He's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
This drive pretty symptomatic of the way things have gone all day long, Phil. Another failed 3rd down conversion and another sequence that ends with the offense trudging up the field.
No answers on the offensive side here today. And, yeah, I'm going to give the defense a lot of credit. They've been outstanding, but the offense just hasn't tested them enough with different plays to make them think on the defensive side.
The Jaguars got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
Second down coming up.
Let's go. 295. 295.
Here's the handoff. Brown's there to take him down.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Two minutes to go in the second half.
Coming to the line at the 27.
They bring in the extra tight end.
3rd and 5. Tosses the football.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. That's a timeout by the D. This will be a 41-yard field goal try. And he puts it through for 3.
Phil, I know a lot of fans get upset and say, why are they tacking on 3 points? What do you expect them to do right now? They go ahead and, don't go for it. They go ahead and kick the field goal. I don't think anybody's insulted by that.
Not at all, Jim. It's not the coach's job to help the other team. You just do your job, and if the other team wants to stop you and keep you from scoring points, then play better defense.
From the gun. With two hands, he has it. And that's a gain of 13.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
The Titans are coming off a hard-fought victory. And you wonder on some level if that sort of played into the letdown we're seeing here today.
Well, maybe it did. Maybe there was such a relief of winning that close game last week. They're just not the same. They haven't put a great effort forward, and that's why they're losing.
From the shotgun. Makes the catch in open space.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Almost intercepted.
Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
And here we have second down.
Look out. The defense is showing a blitz here.
He has the grab.
Well, it's been a terrible day for this football team. There's no doubt about it. You're down near the goal line, but you are getting blown out. Well, if you could score a touchdown, at least there'll be one good thing you could say happened.
Third and goal at the 3. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
It's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
Going for it on fourth down. From the gun. Gordon's has it. Touchdown.
This is why a head coach gets paid so much money. You get in situations like this, they have to make the call on fourth and goal. He goes for it, and they get it.
The point after try is in the books. The Titans in position. They're going to go with the onside kick. They have been fighting an uphill battle, and they had to recover that onside kick.
Well, it was a tough spot for him, Jim. We know that. When you're going for the onside kick and you're trying to recover it, I think your chances are about 1 out of 10, and that time it was not.